into this building how many times now? 3 or 4?
Huh.
You've never worn a mask. I did a live protest last time in here, calling them all Nazis.
I've been here every week for 4 months when they first did it.
They keep renewing this unlawful, unconstitutional, unenforceable mask mandate. Our buddy after the Rayburn, which we thought was a super duper cop, here at this fortress where the
All right, everybody.
and supposedly there's a mask mandate. Here's our buddy Brandon cop. Poor guy gets too much of what we have to say here at the county center. Today's the first day you said of that mandate?
Yep. Brand new again today.
So it seems like some people have been telling me that if you go to one of these places and there's a mask mandate and you don't put one on, somehow you're trespassing all of a sudden, even though there's no law. It's not a law and you're not breaking the law. You're in public. Again, mask required nonsense.
Yep, this is nonsense. Save your spot. This building has been closed for like 18 months. Something like that.
This is still going on.
No, it hasn't. It just started up again.
Yeah.
Started today.
But it's unenforceable and unconstitutional and unlawful. And the governor said no, still.
We're looking to help you guys with today.
That's what we're here for. So you're not going to force us to put on a mask. You're not going to try to trespass us.
They charge you for your blue cheeses.
Someone has been trespassed for not wearing a mask.
That's not true. Not here.
Not here.
Not true.
Not here.
Not true. So speak the truth.
I didn't say here.
You said someone had been trespassed. I'm talking about this building. Okay. That's what our purview is. This building.
Is the courthouse running?
No.
Who runs that?
That's where part of our operations for the same group, but
Look at this, you guys.
correct. But they fall under the Judicial Act. Judicial administration. They fall under the judicial administration. Yeah.
Oh, look at this. So the Board of County Commissioners office is right there, you guys. Right up here. Here's the Board of County Commissioners office. You can see the top of the vestibule there. Look at, you can't even go to their office now to go and talk to your county commissioners or anything. Look at that.
Well, yeah, we would enforce a judge's order, just like administrative directive, correct?
So if a judge said everyone has to wear a mask or else, and then it's not an actual state law, it's still enforced.
Just like reporting.
Oh, there's not one here.
I would if I wasn't stopped.
And why you stop?
Because you guys are doing stop.
An administrative directive from the Judicial Act.
When did that become under administrative jurisdiction?
Okay, so we're not in this. I'm not in this. This is all new. I'm in the same boat you are, right? So.
I'm not here to harass. I'm here to find out
No,
why
you guys are always here to harass. That's why you come down.
You think patriotism is harassment?
John,
You think redress of
the
grievances
way,
is harassment?
no, but the way you guys go about it, always. It's
How
always.
should we approach?
Well, if I had a magical pen and a gang that, ran behind me to follow my magical pen, then, we'd be able to do it a little bit differently, but I don't have a magical pen. I have a magical camera instead. That's what I have. I can do whatever I want to. No, it's my magical pen
This is where
with my army behind me.
Where it's different, because you're not going to come in here and cause a disturbance or disruption.
Speaking very low.
You are. He's not.
Joe is ready to
allowed.
No, he's not. He's going to start causing disruption and disturbance. Where? I'm going to ask you.
Where?
John.
Where?
John.
I'm being very calm.
No, you're being petulant. You guys are on the same plateau. as
Yeah, we're
Greta
both
Thunberg.
constitutionalists.
No, Greta Thunberg. That's where you guys are like thinking children.
Wait, Greta Thunberg's a social justice warrior with autism. We're constitutionalists enforcing and trying to prove that you guys don't follow
So you have
your oath.
enforceability aspects?
We're trying to make you enforce the
No,
Constitution.
you just said you were enforcing.
Excuse me.
Oh. How convenient is that?
To misspeak.
Yeah, that is-
No, I admit it.
And I'll admit it as well. I can speak, right?
So where's the constitutionality of
All right, you guys, so we're down here at the county building. They think that they control the,
Mask mandate.
What are we doing?
There's no, we're not enforcing mask mandate. Otherwise,
What the courthouse is?
we're gonna see, because she doesn't have a mask on.
Not allowed to mask. Do you want to bet on that?
I am betting.
Let's see.
because
Can I go there without a mask and not be trespassed?
Let's see what's going on
Now, if I
here.
prove you wrong, what's going to happen?
Nothing. Because you cannot go in there and video record, which you know. There is no
Can't go in without a mask.
John, can you stop for a second and let me finish?
I know that for a fact.
No, you don't. Because,
Hey, look, can you go to the courthouse without a mask?
No,
oh, really? When was the last time you were in the courthouse?
I just know you can't.
That's not true, gentlemen. You're not knowing what you're speaking of. Dude, you haven't. The courthouse, let me finish. The courthouse, the judicial admin, and the county has lifted mask mandates and restrictions. It's been off. The county just reenacted it today.
And
In
the,
the county.
and the courthouse not part of the county.
Correct. The courthouse is part of the county. However, legislative and judicial, the judicial arm, which is the courthouse, has not enacted a mask mandate. There's not a mask mandate in place at the courthouse. So you can go over there to the courthouse, as you could for the last month and a half, and walk around without a mask, just like you
So
could here.
before that, you'd be trespassed without a mask. Which someone we know has.
You haven't been down here in a while. I know.
That's because they haven't been putting these stupid policies in place. That's because they've been opening things back up and doing what they're supposed to be doing.
So the county, as of today, reenacted the mask mandate.
With no public input.
But that's not what we were just discussing. You were asking about the courthouse. The courthouse has no mask policy in place, and they haven't had it for over.
Well, see, here you go, guys. Right here. Here's an army of people that are enforcing an unconstitutional mandate on the citizens against the governor's orders already. Everybody in the state of Florida has the choice to come into their buildings whether they have a mask on or not. That is their choice. Here's an army of people with guns and badges and clubs and tasers and pepper spray and all sorts of other weapons at their disposal to demand that people wear masks and do unconstitutional things here.
You don't know the parameters, and you don't know.
This is what's going on in your government, people, right here. This is what's going on.
And the sheriff's supposed to obey the Constitution and the state law.
What can we help you with?
I would like your deputies and sheriff to obey the Constitution sworn oath to.
So here comes some normal citizens in here. Under the governor's order, these guys aren't supposed to be harassed about a face diaper or anything else. So let's see what these employees do.
I didn't say you were lying. So that wasn't you were. There's a difference between being wrong and lying. Correct. What you were doing was wrong about the courthouse having mask mandates.
So one of us was trespassed from there for not wearing here.
So there they go, handing them out.
Still unconstitutional 2 months ago. It's still unenforceable 2 months ago. They turned a mask into trespass. You're convoluting laws.
You're convoluting the whole context of everything by saying 2 months ago when I'm telling you the last month and a half there's been no
Did the
mask.
state law change 2 months ago? Did the governor's order change in the last 2 months?
Have a good day.
We are in Hillsborough County, Florida, at the main government building, is where we are. The main county center at Kennedy Street, I believe it's 601 Kennedy, is where we are. If anybody wants to let them know. But see, over here, what they have is up here where you're supposed to be able to talk to your county commissioners and where their office is. See, their office is right up there inside of that corner vestibule, and there hasn't been anybody in there in at least a year now at this point. But see, they've got this all restricted access here is what they do. So they hide behind these guys with guns, you know, under threat of arrest, threat of violence, and this is what they do. This is what these people do down here.
Nobody has been trespassed in the last month and a half.
I didn't say one thing. You keep saying that.
No.
And it doesn't matter because the state law hasn't changed. Has the state law changed? Has the governor's order changed in the last 2 months?
Actually, I haven't read it. Have you
You
read
know that because we were here months ago when the governor.
That's right.
When the governor said your orders have no teeth, how does that change? And you say judicial, so how does the judge get to make law?
You can go over to task and speak to someone.
We're not allowed. They won't let us. They won't let us exercise our First Amendment, first of all.
You know that the camera rules in place has been in place for
I don't know that. I haven't been to the courthouse, and it's unconstitutional, obviously. And anyone who enforces it is violating their oath to the Constitution. It's pretty clear. Assembly, press, religion, speech, and right to redress. We're doing all them things except religion right now. So what's the issue?
I mean, you guys all see what's going on in Australia right now. What they're locking people up. They're separating children from their parents. They're doing this all over the world, you guys. This is where it begins. Is these guys down here?
Has the governor's order been since months and months ago that no more masks? Has that been the governor's?
This is just craziness down here.
about vaccination mandates. And it talks about masks. Stop for a second. Unless you've read the order specifically, it talks about masks in schools. It doesn't talk about masks in
Schools are doing it
buildings.
too.
I understand that, but it talks specifically to masks in schools. Do you want to read it?
There's also, he also put in there that it's an unenforceable law, and you can't talk about that. You can't do nothing. Hey guys, did the governor?
Yeah, do you want me to read it?
Did the governor not say that no more masks months and months ago, and it can't be enforced? Was that not one of his?
Probably.
Isn't that why we
Okay,
can't?
wait a minute, guys. There's no probability. It's either yes or no.
Eight-
So you either know the legislation that but you're not speaking. You're not speaking to the legislation if you say definitively and he can't answer that because it doesn't listen.
Oh, I can get it and print it out.
You're very close. You're very close.
How do you figure that?
I can get it and print it out. Oh, like, I love that. I love these comments. Just arrest them for trespassing. I love those. That guy's got that dude's boots right there so deep down in his throat. I'm surprised he could even be able to get that comment out.
To impose administrative fines for violations specifies eligibility for reemployment assistance for unlawfully terminated employees, prohibits educational institutions and elected or appointed local officials from imposing COVID-19 vaccination mandates on students, provides rights.
They do love their face diapers. They do. I don't know why. I have no clue why they like their face diapers and why they like to hide everything. This county building is horrendous for hiding from the people.
Reemployment assistance for unlawfully terminated employee, prohibits mandated facial coverings or restricting certain activities.
Oh, these aren't just security guards. So the two white shirts that you see are actually Hillsborough County Sheriff deputies. Is who they are. And then this one over here in the gray right here that you guys are seeing, that one's a security guard. But these are sworn law enforcement officers down here. These are supposed to be constitutional law enforcement officers here. It's supposed to be that the sheriff himself, Chad Chronister, said that his deputies would not be mask police, and yet here his deputies sit refusing entry to any citizen. It doesn't matter who they are, with a camera, without a camera, with business. If they just want to sit down in the lobby of their building, it doesn't matter. These guys are going to demand that they wear a mask unless they... So what do you guys think about this?
Take the muzzle off. That's the whole point of why we're here. It's nonsense. You know it's nonsense. You agree with us 90% of the time. You know it's nonsense. You know it's unconstitutional.
This is in Hillsborough County, Florida, Casey. And sorry, I got two streams going here right now. I've got a TikTok stream going from everybody on YouTube, and everybody on YouTube, you hear I got that. So I've got two different screens running now at the same time here with this. I mean, this is ridiculous down here with this county. Not even the elected county officials are the ones that are instituting this mask policy. What they did is in March of 2020, they enacted a emergency policy group is what they did. And they gave control of the entire county and all mandates, policies, anything else that they wanted to do to the administrator, Bonnie Wise. So she's been making unilateral decisions of mandates and closures and any other thing that you can think of without any input from the public, any input from the voters, any input from the citizens, any input from the taxpayers, any input from anybody. This is what's going on down here is what is supposed to be a for the people, by the people, is no longer. It's one person in power making decisions for everybody else in the county, and then these guys that are supposed to be here to protect our rights and to protect us are abusing them, trampling on them, and it's all being done by one person.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to you. We're telling you a crime is afoot.
So what do you guys think about all of that? That's what's going on down here.
I never said there was a law for masks. From what I understood,
That's what's happening.
from what I understood, the
I came down here to record the election, and that guy in the brown right there that you can see almost assaulted me. He tried to grab a hold of me for the election because I came down to film some election for some B-roll footage and for some other things, and that guy tried to assault me because of it.
if I read it, I would have said I read it.
Kim Kardashian is a wonderful person for social media.
So the governor never said you can't enforce mask laws or mask mandates.
Correct. But I just
Are
read
they enforceable?
John, he says that there will be no mask mandates in schools. That's all he speaks to.
Okay.
That's all he speaks to.
Let's push that aside for a second. Is a mask mandate enforceable by deputy sheriffs?
It is enforceable in so much as it is a violation of law or the
Which
mandate
law?
or executive order. If it was a law or mandate or executive order.
So you can enforce mandates and executive orders, but not law and not constitution.
What are you asking specifically?
Why are you enforcing unconstitutional mandates, laws, and executive orders?
I'm not enforcing. The county has
You
said.
believe forcing someone to put something on their face is constitutional?
So the
So if I wrote something that said you have to wear a butt plug,
see, now you're just.
it's the same thing. Keep your farts in, whatever. We can make up excuses
But this
too.
is being the childish, petulant
No,
person. that
what
you
you
are.
guys are doing is childish. You're using your guns and you're an unconstitutional
Where
authority.
is there a gun afoot?
Well, there's one.
And what is it doing? It's laying dormant.
It's sitting there ready.
No, so this is the rabbit hole we go down with this. Trust me. Because it's too
Because one of our guys was trespassed for not wearing a mask, which is an unenforceable mandate. I'm sorry? Do you understand how law works? They're backed by violence. Laws are backed by violence. You understand that,
So,
right?
but all this you to bring forth is him calling us Nazis right now, so that's fine. That's
I thought we were cool, man. I guess
fine.
not.
I thought we were too. It's
I haven't done anything to you.
But you start going down this juvenile.
You just don't like the way I handle my.
Yeah, he's got a camera also, of course.
The way that we can have dialogue and discourse.
We can. You're the only one getting escalated.
No, it's because you come in here with a camera and you act like a fool.
I'm acting like a fool.
You're gonna butt plugs on the correlation to
You're
math.
forcing me to wear something. What if I force you to wear something? Tell me the difference, honestly.
There's a difference.
Tell me.
Listen, because if you force me to put a butt plug in, that's sexual battery. Remember we had this whole
You're
discussion?
forcing me to inhale my own carbon dioxide.
Childish, juvenile.
So again, you're going by your.
That's right. Australia's, what's happening there will be here. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. And they're doing it under the guise that it's in your best interest. That's bull.
Think about what you're saying.
It's bull. What they're doing down here is bull, and they're doing it under threat of violence. This is what it is.
Because you think the mask is keeping
That dude, he won't have COVID in 4 weeks. He won't have nothing. I love these people. These Fauci-fed people are so hysterical. It is hysterical to see these Fauci-fed people. I just saw that the CDC issued guidance the other day that medical professionals, instead of having 10 days worth of COVID rest time, they now only need 5 days worth of COVID rest time. So
Are we done? Or is it just gonna go round and round?
this is what goes on. This is what our government is doing, you guys. This is what the mainstream media won't show you goes on.
but you get upset about it every time.
This is what they won't show you, is this right here.
Do we have this kind of banter?
What is going on here? The mainstream media tries to give you, it's all roses and lollipops and everything's great.
And I've told you I feel sorry for you many times. What tirade have I done? What I see on your face is the same thing. You're forcing me to wear a garment. You're forcing me to put something on my body that I don't want to.
Excuse me?
So you want a different garment that'll make you feel good? What if someone made you wear shoulder pads everywhere you go? That's a great opinion. It's a fact. You know how I act because you know me. Okay, so you're talking out your butt right now. That's why you should wear gloves. There you go. Stop talking out your ass. Okay. You have to wear shoulder pads everywhere you go in case something falls off the building.
That is my record. Yeah, you keep bringing it up.
By comparison. I just said shoulder pads.
But no, you.
Do I have an infatuation with the shoulder?
I don't know.
Which garment will make you feel comfortable to have a conversation? You have to wear a patch that says, I love gay people every day, to show equality.
Was that a homophobe?
Is that the narrative you're going with?
Not mine. You brought it.
This is in Hillsborough County, Florida. And yes, that is definitely John Felix over there on the other side on TikTok.
Yeah, why are you trying to enforce unconstitutional, oath-violating laws? You can be done, dude. You don't speak for everybody. You sound moronic. Good. That's another opinion of yours. Okay, we can have a live debate whenever you're ready and you can take the costume off and you want to have a real live debate, we can do that. But with the gun and the costume, everybody acts tough and they hide their face on it. I'm sure you have, and I'm sure you've never taken it up on it because you're scared. When you want to have a live debate, when? 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 When?
You act like this because you know that.
Acting like what? Oh, it does, yeah, right. It hasn't gotten me anywhere. It's just earned me $100,000, 60 million views, and 250,000 subscribers. You want to keep saying dumb stuff?
Hey, road dogs, how we doing? Yeah, people do get sick when they wear the face diapers. The face diapers are not something that we're meant to wear.
Shake right now.
If we were meant to wear face diapers, we would have popped out with face
I don't have
diapers.
60 million views.
No? I didn't
Look at
think
my
so.
new compliment. Hey, guys,
I thought it was like 65 million.
Well, I'm not watching it, so it doesn't matter what you're counting.
Why do you not think I have 60 million views? I get more, my channel gets more views than CNN. You understand that?
Well, I would hope so.
Yeah, it is. This is segregation is what they're doing.
You're supporting all that mainstream stuff. The master because of the media.
Yeah, if you don't want to wear a face diaper, you don't have to wear a face diaper. It's plain and simple.
Where would the propaganda come from? Where would the brainwashing come from? He's scared to have a live debate. Hide in his face. Gonzalez. We got a new guy. So, here we are again. Hillsborough County Commissioners have passed another unconstitutional, unenforceable ordinance about mask wearing. Even though we can walk in here and not wear them, they still put up all the signs and try to make everyone think that it's still some type of thing that they have to follow. And you see as they come in, they're all doing it. This is what you get in the major cities.
What's next, everybody? What are we going to be told to put on next?
Separation of powers.
What's going to happen then?
The other, they can just pass any laws they want. I'm trying to wrap my head around how a judge can pass laws when he's not a legislator. How can a judge pass laws, Brandon? Good answer. When they get stumped, they go quiet. That's how it goes. Sorry, sir. You're ignorant? Is that what you said? You can't control. Well, you guys can't control your mouth. That's the issue. This is about the 4th time I've dealt with you. Buchanan. Don't be ignorant. About what? You got your butt plug in? You have your butt plug in. There you go. Listen to your master. Stay quiet. Listen to your master. Escort. I'm not doing anything to you guys. I understand your mother.
Your ignorance is just shown.
My ignorance? Yes. I'm sure your intelligence is about.
So this guy in the brown here, this guy in the brown here tried to grab my cameras and assault me during the election because I was getting footage of the election down here at the county, and this guy tried to assault me. If you guys look, I got some good video footage of that. He got closer than a foot from my face, telling me what I was supposed to do and supposed to not do. Yeah, see, you guys remember him.
You're out the pasture as it is. Using my normal.
So this is what's going on. So upstairs,
You see what they now they're looking for ways to get us out of here. They're looking for ways to kick us and put us in handcuffs. There's about 400 people watching your little rant there, Brady. Again, I thought we were cool, but I guess not.
Which I'm always put the cameras off. Most times you guys.
What's wrong with the camera?
Because you have this childish.
That's your opinion. 60 million people have said otherwise.
My opinion is based on our interaction. And when
Yeah, there are. Leave the cops alone. The cops are the ones that are doing this to the people illegally, unconstitutionally. Why do you back somebody that does something that's against the Constitution and illegal? Well, why would you just lick the boots of that person? Here, look, I can see his boots right there. They got a little bit of dirt on them, you guys. One of you guys needs to come over here and give them a good lick for him so that they shine up good for you guys.
well, then go outside with your regular speech. I can't hear you from you. If you don't want to hear me, stop talking to me. It's simple. Yeah, there you go. He's told you 4 times now. Let's see if you guys can control yourself. You're the ones making the noise. Yeah, exactly. You turn bright red when you get mad, Brandon. Bright red. Childish. Like a burned out child. Absolutely childish. I know you guys are. That's why you wear costumes when it's not Halloween. That's why you enforce victimless crime. You're going to start bringing rubber and blue now. Rubber and blue? Yeah, because that's the childish behavior that we get. You say childish, it might be doing it. You want to have a live debate on costumes? That's what I'm talking. Again, anytime I challenge someone to vocalize their ideas and have a real debate, you guys don't go, okay, and then you never do nothing. It's easy to be tough with the fun and costume. It's easy. It's easy to do that. All right. Hal, how are you? I'm good. So this is not very much for the costume. You understand what's going on. You understand we have the right to do this and he's behaving. You guys can't control it. Something about that bad gun and costume that makes your ego blow up. You're sitting there talking about administrative orders. Administrative orders. Tell people if they don't have to wear a mask. Your speech back.
To your left, guys. To your left. Guys, to your left.
Are we allowed to tell people they don't have to wear a mask?
If you conduct business by the county authority, they need to wear a mask or face cover.
Is it enforceable? Just answer the question, Brandon.
They're not going to conduct business in here. They can do it elsewhere or some other means. So it's not going to.
You just answer the question I didn't answer.
So one person can arbitrarily lock a building down.
What will you do if someone attempts to do business in here without a mask?
Find an alternate way for them to conduct their business, John.
Not illegal. The way they're doing it is perfectly lawful. Again, you're contradicting yourself.
Ask the question and you follow it up with
This is the main county building right down here, you guys, in Hillsborough County, Florida.
you need a mask.
It's been a
So if I go through here,
quite the ordeal down here with Hillsborough County in the
I'm not going to accept any other means except you're in person. Now what?
the people that run it.
Partner division that you'd like to speak to.
No, not let's go Darwin. Let's go Brandon. Let's get it right. Let's go Brandon if we're going to say it. Let's go Brandon. Two titles.
Who's not going to waste time? I'm not asking you for any of your time. I said I want to tour the building. I didn't ask you to do anything.
And the building is still under limited access.
What law is that?
So you hear that, you guys. The building's under limited access. They've had this building shut down and closed for 18 or 19 months now at this point. Closed down. You can't go into your county building and do business with your county. But these guys right here, they come and collect those taxes. These guys right here, they make sure they write those tickets out. These guys right here, they make sure they collect all that money.
You're denying me access to a public building because of a mask.
This is what's going on here, you guys. This is just put a mask on. I love the people that are just so Fauci brainwashed. If you don't want to wear a mask, you don't have to wear a mask. Period.
Answer that.
Period. No, it's only open if you're willing to be segregated or not segregated.
How is that freedom? How is that constitutional? Where are you getting that from? So now if I want to go through the elevator and stuff, I'm allowed, right?
What floors?
All the open floors. I want to do a camera tour.
I know, right?
There's only one floor that's open right now.
I don't want to check it out. I just want to take a tour.
One floor that's open.
You say, no, I can't take a tour. Now you're saying I can, and now you're saying it's okay. Stay consistent, man. You're live.
So they're saying in this, I think, 25-story building,
You wanna go?
there's, yeah, I'm going. Where are we going?
Yeah, of course you're allowed cameras. What a silly question.
Where are we going?
Do you honor your oath? Again,
See, there's another one hiding here, another one hiding here, another one hiding over there, another one hiding here. Look at all of this money right here.
Look, they have to have,
All of this
armed
money.
escorts to travel the building.
Is the supervisors of election
Said
open?
I couldn't do it. He's all butthurt 'cause
They're not?
coming here and calling them
The
out.
only one that's open for customer service is tax.
And now we have to have a armed escort to go through a public building because of why? Masks and cameras because of 2 lawful activities. Look at this. 2 armed men and the building coordinator. What do you do?
Facilities.
He stays consistent. He stays calm. He knows. And I'm ashamed of you, man. I thought you knew better. I thought you.
Agreed. Fauci should be put in Gitmo. Agreed.
Absolutely.
100%.
Look what he's done to these people. Look at these TV watchers. Again, this is the only.
Especially for the holidays.
Oh, is that what it is for holidays?
Provided customer service, except for the tax collector, which we opened, and then the holiday.
So again, this guy, how many times he said, not up here, not allowed up here without a mask. Here I am, up here without a mask. The parasite politicians and the judges and the prosecutors and all the parasites in government have brainwashed these guys so bad that they have to follow and enforce unconstitutional victimless laws. So here's the slave.
It's not because now we're in a
Well, you're more than welcome to tag Governor DeSantis in this.
So he said to go to the middle computer to take the test. Hello?
Good.
I didn't eat too much.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Travel on their own roads, private property. This is what they force Americans to do in the free country. So how do you guys feel about that notion? Is that what a free country is all about? Paying to travel in your own car?
Where else would you like to go? Where else?
I'm right here where I'm standing. You guys gonna stand on me all day? What if we stay till you're closed?
You can stay till we close, John.
Okay. So you realize we're allowed up here. You're not gonna do anything about it like you said you were.
I never said I was gonna do anything about it.
You said I wasn't allowed up here and I wasn't allowed in here without a mask. You're lying, dude. 400 people watching.
I thought it was 60 million.
60 million views total. 377.
Okay, I apologize.
See? And they're all talking. If I scroll back, you can see all Brandon, excuse me. I don't know why I keep calling you Ben. Here, let me show you something. See? It's 375 people watching you. And if you want to hear what they have to say, I'm sure you're going to say that all these people.
He is very, very mature to speak. FTP.
FTP filmed the police?
I'm sure it's that.
What are you talking about? Again, so there he is, making assumptions again.
Where else would you like to go? You want to stay here the rest of the day?
I want to go where it bothers you the most.
No, well, home. I mean, I'd really hate for you to go home.
You'd hate for me to go to your home?
Your home.
What if I went to your home?
Come to my home, John.
Where do you live?
I'm enough to be.
You got ID?
Where you live?
You guys did come to my house.
No, we didn't.
Well, not you,
Right.
Pascal.
Again, no law.
I misspoke.
So when you misspeak, it's
I
a
admit
mission.
it.
When I misspeak, it's a law.
So this is what this is all about right here. This. Right here. This is what's going on. The government doesn't think that you can be trusted for yourself, so they want to babysit you.
What is it with the costume that makes you guys act that way?
You ready to go down, sir? Demeanor.
What is my demeanor? I'm an active.
Yeah, they gotta come hold your hand, bring you up and down, like, you know.
Who am I educating besides you?
Isn't that kind of silly?
Hey, does anyone in here have an issue with me? What don't you like about me, sir?
They're just, trying to wait to say
I'm in here doing search. Yes, I am. Free press. First Amendment. You heard of that? You learned that in school, right? And you have issue with the First Amendment? You should become a cop.
When you're disrupted, when you're...
I'm not.
See, they're putting it out in Morris now.
Let's be honest.
So John, now,
And I'm not stopping.
John.
And I don't have an
John.
issue.
Customer trying to conduct business, he said you're disturbing him, so I need you to stop.
But he's lying. And you know that.
That's your opinion, but that's your opinion, correct? That he's lying, that's your opinion. You don't know exactly
It's
what he
factual
feels.
and it's recorded.
So you know what he's actually feeling.
He said I'm disturbing him from doing his business, which is a bold-faced lie.
You're disrupting.
It's a bold-faced lie, and you know it. But go ahead and act on it, Brandon. Act on it. He's not a customer. He's here involuntarily. The word customer means you do something voluntarily, not under force, under threat. Let's use the right terminology. Customer in my restaurant doesn't get forced to eat there. He comes in there. These aren't customers.
It was that phone ringing right there, so.
When you really?
Yeah.
You pay the government to travel in your own vehicle voluntarily?
Yeah.
Good sheep. There you go. And again, the Americans are so brainwashed, they think paying for permission to travel on their own roads, in their own vehicles, he thinks he's doing it voluntarily. If he wasn't forced to come here, he wouldn't come here. He's lying again. Let's be honest with each other. Nobody would come here and give their hard-earned money for a piece of plastic to travel the roads they already paid for. You wanted to protest, Brandon? You got it.
I never asked for anything.
I just asked to tour the building. I don't need an armed escort. I don't need an armed escort. My reaction is for you, and you own
Your reaction to the camera. That's what you're
it.
having.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, 403 people watching. How about some thumbs up for Brandon and his contradicting statements? Yeah, Americans don't like acquisition. That's crazy. Well, a couple anyway. 2 out of 20, so that's 2%. That's what, a 20 is 10%.
10%.
10%. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, guys.
Learn
Good at math, just not
Yeah, I
all.
learned that in school, by the way.
Cool. Just not the Bill of Rights?
Yeah, I definitely learned that too.
All right, man. He's disturbing me, sir.
You
He's disturbing. I'm here. He's disturbing me. See how that works?
well, if you
Are you gonna
left,
warn him like you did me?
if you left.
Are you gonna warn him like you did me? Or you
What
gonna
else,
warn him
what
like
else
you
are we
did me?
doing today, John?
Are you gonna warn him like you
What
did
else are we
me?
doing?
Or are you gonna be a hypocrite?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's disturbing me, Brandon. I'm trying to engage in free press and he's disturbing me, Brandon.
Thank you so much.
Brandon. He's disturbing me, Brandon. See, you enforce your feelings. I see that's who you are.
We're all good. I can film everywhere, just as long as they don't go in the restricted area.
We're well aware of that, sir. We do this for a living.
Excellent. You good by me?
Unfortunately, they don't get it yet because their costumes have their brain plugged in.
You know, it's a learning.
So you're gonna go over there.
But they never
and
learn, that's the issue. They just keep repeating the same crimes over and over.
Y'all are good to go.
We know that, sir. Thank you. What's your name?
Preston.
We got to confront her right away about masks and nonsense. And if you don't do it, sir, you have to be trespassing. That sound fair? Well, either does infringing on our rights either.
All right, y'all are welcome to film.
Thank you. Without a mask.
All right, without a mask.
There you go. So that the ordinance is garbage, right, Brandon?
I never said there was an ordinance.
Whatever you call the nonsense you guys do in this castle behind an armed guard, that stuff. What do you call it?
It's called an administrative directive.
Administrative directive. We've gone from taking an oath.
Word.
No.
It has been a diatribe since you walked through the door.
How does the Constitution and an administrative directive?
What else would you like to do?
I just asked you a simple question.
And I'm done answering questions.
Then leave me alone.
No, fine. I'd love to leave you alone.
Go ahead. No, you're not. There's no reason for you to be here. You know we're not violent. Downstairs you said we're not allowed up here. Downstairs you said we're not allowed up here without a
So they're gonna shut the office down for the whole. This is the best job you can get. This is like the best welfare job you can get right here. Off easy. This is crazy. This is craziness.
Yeah, the police swore an oath to the Fourth Amendment, which they violate every time they enforce a victim's crime or human.
3772. And don't call me like you come.
And how relates to his oath he took to the county, and I thought deputies had this.
No, I'm not against. Definitely not against days off, but a Friday? No. Not. No. New Year's. There's no reason for that one.
The guy claimed he was here.
That's not, you know.
Paid for permission to travel the roads he paid for. Think about how ignorant that statement is. If they didn't force us to come here and they didn't threaten us on the side of the road, nobody would come here. This would not be a business. As a matter of fact, if you took
What's kind of funny is you can't come up and down the building without an armed escort. Up and down to go to your tax collector, supervisor of elections,
they
anybody.
received from the American government. So again, Brandon Fitzgerald, this deputy here, just had issue with me ever since the Plant City Courthouse, where one of his deputies attacked the cameraman. He even justified the attack on the cameraman, which is sad. That's it. So, administrative protocol. What did he call it? Hal? Administrative directives. Somehow, United States American citizens somehow became under the jurisdiction of administrative directives. Think about that. Administrative. Again, this is one of the habits of these. We get rid of the DMV, we actually have a free pay for without permission and without being canceled by gunmen on the side of the road. America would be
Yeah, they might. I doubt it, though.
than it is right now. Here's the head of the police. And if you guys want to make a difference, you should start asking, where is the law that says I have to have a license?
This is the only way that you can get out of here. This is a tax collector's office. This is where you should be able to freely walk in and out and not have to be under armed guard to go in and out of the building. Don't you guys realize what they're conditioning everybody for and what they're conditioning you to be used to? Carrying you in and out under armed guard when you're got no reason to be? Why would they carry you in and out under armed guard all the time? That's what they do to criminals and prisoners inside of a jail. That's what they do. They lock them up so that they can't move and can't freely travel. That's what they're doing to people here. They're just conditioning you to it more and more and more and more is all it is. It's conditioning. Wear your face diaper, conditioned. Wear your face diaper, 2 weeks to slow the curve, 2 weeks. Yep, look at what happened in Australia. It's happening in other places too, so.
And then he claimed that I don't have 60 million views. And he laughed and laughed and laughed. Oh,
Here, I'll take the ride
ignorance is
downstairs.
bliss, Brandon. Ignorance is bliss. Oh, Brandon's live chatting on my channel? I doubt it. It's a nice t-shirt, bro.
You like it?
I like it a lot.
I like it too.
It needs to say F your administrative directive protocols.
That was just too much reading for people, I think, though.
$65.
And it's just too much reading for people. Them big words, it's hard.
How much do you hate when we come in here? Because I actually care how you feel. You've been the nicest guy ever. You don't have to spend time with me.
That's right. The constitutional rights definitely come before the feelings.
Or, you know, and to prove that we don't have to wear masks. That's it. So all that stuff downstairs was unnecessary, right?
I don't know, but I wasn't there for all that, but I just.
Well, we came in and we started his nonsense, his changing laws and constitution and changing the oath to directives and judges' orders and judicial this and administrative that.
Let's go, Brandon. I love the Let's Go, Brandon. It's great.
You got Joe Biden to actually say that.
Yes, I
That
did.
guy is the dumbest person ever. Before he got elected, I said there's no way. But again, I agree with that.
Yup, see?
You got people in these major cities that they've had this disdain for, what's his name, Trump, which was a piece of garbage.
Yeah, they jump up and down and scream orange mad
How about
bad.
third party, everybody? How about we stop voting for these two
It's
criminal
ridiculous.
parties to get our country back? Both parties are criminal. It's us versus them, let's be honest. And they pit us against each other, and it's working. Prime example right there. Prime example. TV watcher right there. I bet you he's got his stuff locked on Fox News or something at the house. What do you say, Isaac?
I think I'm
Brandon's
gonna go
finally
downstairs.
calmed down. You wanna take off?
I think
We got him where we need him to be.
Hi, how are you?
young lady?
I'm Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine.
Yeah? What are you guys doing today? Just checking.
Videotaping and exercising, all right?
I get it. You have rights. You're allowed to exercise then.
Can you tell Brandon, please?
Well, as long as you're bothering my customers,
We're not bothering us.
that,
We're
you
just
know,
speaking in a normal person.
Brandon can, he knows what to do and take care of
But he
himself.
doesn't really know what to do. He's contradicted himself about 8 times since we got from the ground floor till.
Oh, did I see
He said
that
we
just
weren't allowed up here, he said we had to wear masks. Now
Ah,
we're up
same
here
to
with
you,
no masks.
Wolverine. Thank
He's
you.
sitting on his tuchus. So, don't start no stuff, Brandon, there won't be no stuff, it's pretty simple.
Everybody good here? You guys all good?
Now they're gonna try to narrate some kind of
Good?
disturbance.
Everybody good?
They'll let you
Look
know,
at
man. We're gonna have
Derek.
to ask
Derek
them.
likes to
She's trying to
lick
create a scene
boots.
now.
Oh, only
Why
Luke
wouldn't it
Lemon.
be?
Thank you. I'm ready to go
No, 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 no.
downstairs.
They tell you.
Can I have somebody hold my hand so I can go downstairs now, please?
What happens if we split up?
I don't
What
know.
happens if there's 20 of us next time?
I don't know. I need somebody to
I
hold
guess
my
we need to
hand though
call-
so I can go downstairs. So I guess I'm gonna go out here because they're wanting to cry now. So I'm gonna go right over here and I'm gonna sit right down and wait for somebody to come and hold my hand so that I can go downstairs.